Okay guys, so today we're going to be making a green chicken curry with cabbage and carrots. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to prep my veggies. So my garlic here, I'll smash it. All right, so my carrots here, I already peeled it. So I'm going to cut it in the bias. Let me just square this off here. All right, I'm going to just have these just to make them a little smaller. All right, so I already washed my cabbage. So I'm just going to cut up some cabbage here. All right, just put this in here. So I have all my veggies prepped. The French word for this is mise en place. And because I did it in this container, I can simply cover it like this. All right, so we have our veggies prepped. Let's move on to slicing up the chicken breast. All right, so let us slice up our chicken. So I'm using chicken breast. And to do this green curry, so I'm going to cut the chicken breast down the middle like this. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it to the side and then cut at a slant. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to throw this in this bowl here. All right, guys, I'm going to get to cutting the rest of this chicken, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm going to kind of give a little seasoning to this. I really don't have to because I'm actually going to be using a green curry paste in order to make this, but I will still give it a little bit of seasoning now. So the garlic that I had chopped up, I'm going to add it now to it. All right, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of fish sauce to it. Okay, so this is some fish sauce. Oh, actually, let me hold it this way. This is some fish sauce here. Can you see that? And what I'm going to do is put a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda helps to tenderize the chicken to ensure that it stays nice and soft. Actually, let me put a little bit more. All right. So I'm just going to get my gloves in there and give it a nice massage. Unfortunately, I don't have any onions. If I had some onions, I would have cut up the onions and put it in now and give it a massage. But I didn't get any onions in the grocery this week, so I don't have any onions. And I don't even have any spring onions. I didn't get onions and I didn't get spring onions. So, or chive. So we will just have to work with what we have. Okay, so we're just gonna massage the garlic and the fish sauce Add a little bit of baking soda into this chicken, and then we're going to cover it and put it in the fridge until we're ready to cook. Alright, so at least it gets a little flavor. Guys, there's something I want to add to this that I forgot, and that is some sugar. I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon of sugar to this as well. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's add a little more. So let's say 2 teaspoons. Oh, let's say 1.5 teaspoons. I took off my glove already, so let me get a spoon. Okay guys, so in order to make our green curry, we will need coconut milk. So I'm going to be using a dry coconut. This here, it's a dry coconut. I'm going to be using that in order to make my coconut milk, okay? So what I have to do is cut the coconut, and I'm going to cut it like this, and then we're going to blend it with some water in order to make our coconut milk. Alright, so I'm going to get to cutting the rest of this coconut, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to add the water to it now. There, we're going to blend. Alright, so I'm going to head over to the blender now and blend this up. Alright, so I have a nut bag here. So I'm going to pour the contents into my bag here. And then, oops, I got some of the thing to come out. No, we don't want you outside, we want you in. So I get it in here. Alright, now we're going to squeeze it out. And that's how we get the milk in order to make coconut milk. So here we're making fresh coconut milk. Here we have our fresh coconut milk. Okay guys, so we are going to cook our chicken first. So remember we did our coconut milk. So what I did is that I put it in this bowl and I put it in the fridge. So what has happened is that the coconut cream has settled to the top. So I'm going to carefully remove the cream and put it in my pot here in order to saute my green curry paste. Okay, so this is my green curry paste here. I'm going to use my coconut cream, which has settled to the top. I don't know if you can see that there. You can see the cream on the top here, in order to cook my peas. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can show you. I'm going to try to carefully scrape off the cream. The cream is on the top. Okay. Oh, come on, you gotta get off the spoon. You see that? I'm scraping the cream off. All right, so we have the cream here. Now, let me put in the curry paste. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of the curry paste. Oops. Huh, it's almost splashed. When I did splash, I hope I didn't make too much of a mess. Good thing I have on an apron. All right, so we're going to saute this curry paste here now. Now, like I said, if I had onions, I would have added the onions to this at this point in time, but unfortunately I don't have any. All right, so I'll leave this to sort of start to reduce, and then I'll be back. All right, so now we're gonna put in the rest of our milk, our coconut milk, that is. Get this to melt, and then we're gonna add the chicken in now. I'm also gonna add in the carrots now. See that carrots tend to, it's a bit hard, so they will take a little long to cook, and I'll wait before I add in the cabbage. So we want to get this chicken to start cooking. All right, so I'm going to leave this to allow this to come up to a boil, and then I'm going to cover it. All right, so let me just stir this, and then we're going to cover it, allow the chicken to cook, and then we'll add the cabbage. Okay guys, so at this point I'm going to add in my cabbage. I washed my spoon before putting it back into this cooked chicken. So let's put in our cabbage now. If we get a chance to soften. Of course, once it's completely cooked, I will taste to see if it needs any more seasoning. And if I need to add more salt, I will not be adding sea salt, but I will add fish sauce to it. Okay? All right, so I am going, this chicken is cooked now. So I'm going to leave this uncovered so I can reduce some of my liquid, my gravy. But I'm going to taste it now to see if it needs any more fish sauce, because I'm going to use fish sauce as my salt. Okay, it does taste good, but I think it could take a little bit more fish sauce. So let me put a little fish sauce in it.